Vanakkam, Namaste. My name is Arun Krishnamurthy, founder, Environmentalist Foundation of India, EFI. A very happy World Environment Day to all the readers and viewers of Parent Circle. I also wish to thank Parent Circle for having supported EFI at very many occasions where you've given us a platform to carry forward the message of environment conservation. The question as to why I quit a lucrative job to start EFI is as simple as this. It's only my job responsibilities with that firm that have come to an end. My emotional connect still continues, and I've always had this calling where I'm more drawn towards wildlife, habitats, nature, and I'm sure every single one of you who's watching this has that similar calling, and I've been one of the fortunate ones to take that path where I've experienced lakes, ponds, ocean fronts, or wildlife and forest, and there cannot be anything much more rewarding than that. So the reason why I quit, absolutely no reason except for the fact that this is all that I always wanted to do. I also have a special reason why I'm able to connect with Parent Circle at a better level today, because my son is 3.5 weeks old at the time when you would be watching this video, and I'm thinking about the future that I'm going to roll out for him. A future which has education, a future which has savings, a future which has so many of those conventional thoughts, but also a future where there should be water, clean air, a future where he and his family is not going to be bogged down by new zoonotic diseases, where he and his family do not have to worry about food security. He and his family do not have to worry about rising sea levels. I'm actually worried at that level. And I'm not concerned about his job, his education. I'm rather worried about a planet for my young one. And I think that should be the thought in all of us. It might sound exaggerated. I'm not predicting doomsday and apocalyptic end to all of this. No, human beings are way much smarter. We will somehow survive. But there are also going to be some of us who are going to suffer. I just want to be sure that none of us suffer and all of us survive, and we ensure that the planet survives and all life forms survive. So what are the daily practices? As easy as this. Let's please reduce our plastic consumption. It is truly a consumption. Even if it's not internal, externally the amount of non-degradable trash that we generate, the packaging, all of this has to drastically reduce. The amount of waste that we generate has to fall. The liquid waste that we generate at homes, where we're adding detergents, shampoos, soap, and so much more chemicals to the water that enters our home, and we're sending out nothing but sewage out of our homes, has to change. Our seasonal practices and our general consciousness with regards to the locality we live in, whether it's Annanagar, Adambakam or Adayar, there is a water body, there are trees, there are wildlife in and around the place where we live. Our impact on nature is something which we have to be conscious about, and I humbly request all of you. I'm sure many people have told you this before, you know it by yourself. Why repeat it on this day? Because today is probably the one day where we give a greater thought about the planet. Kitchen garden is a fun activity. Kitchen garden is something which hands-on shows results which kids should definitely take part in. Tomatoes, green chili, brinjal, okra, all of this can actually be beautifully grown in pots. So a good earthen pot, a fine mix of earthen material, and a terrace setup or a balcony in which kids can grow this. In a short answer, I cannot definitely explain how to set up a kitchen garden, but through Parent Circle, EFI is soon going to come to you, training you on how to set up a kitchen garden where you can grow your own vegetables. Every Saturday, Sunday, we at EFI are inviting students, school students, university students to come participate in series of environmental conservation activities, which includes beach cleanup, lake pond cleanups, filmmaking, photography, street play, and most important, urban afforestation patches at Venkadamangalam, Ratnamangalam, Agaram 10, Tambaram, Anna Nagar, Adayar and Besant Nagar. Come join with us through Parent Circle at EFI, where you can participate in gardening activities, in cleaning of natural habitats. Let's increase the green cover and let's all take India forward with regards to environment conservation. The home garden activity, as I mentioned, cannot be covered in a short answer such as this over an interview. But through Parent Circle, we at EFI are soon going to reach out to you, training you on how to set up a complete kitchen terrace garden. It would cover all aspects of preparation, establishment and sustainability of a kitchen garden. Humble request to all the parents would be, take your kids out. Let them witness natural habitats, whether it's the Pallikarnai marsh, whether it's the lakes, ponds. Out of the Chennai context, whichever city you're watching this from, every city has its natural ecology. Let's get our kids exposed to these environments. And when they see these birds, when they see that grasslands, when they see that water, when they see that hills, the rocks, the boulders, there is new ideas in their head. And then definitely get them to volunteer. And don't make it look like a heroic act. It is a basic responsibility. So let's get them to participate in nature conservation efforts over weekends. And I think that itself would be a good beginning for us as a family. And let us please reduce the amount of waste that we generate at every household. We wish all readers, viewers of Parent Circle a happy World Environment Day. And we look forward to participating in nature conservation efforts through Parent Circle at EFI with all of you in any city that you are in. Thank you. Jai Hind.